Hi everyone, my name is Pete Barris of Barris Brothers Coffee Roasters in Watertown, Wisconsin. I'd like to thank you for coming to the website today where I'm going to share with you a very fun and exciting way of earning supplementary income. Now, I've been doing a lot of research on home-based incomes for the last 2 years since I've retired from the Army Reserves. Now, I don't miss the time that I put in with the Army Reserves, but I do miss that paycheck that I received every month. And every time that I pull up to a gas pump, that gets verified. So I was doing a lot of research on home-based incomes, and there was 5 things that I definitely knew I didn't want to be involved with. One was any type of organization that involved mass selling. I didn't want to have anything to do with that. Another thing was mass recruiting. Didn't want to have anything to do with that. Third was I didn't want something where I was the Lone Ranger out there, where I was not going to get any support and just have this stuff dumped on me and say, here you go. I didn't want to have anything to do with that. I had to have something that didn't require an awful lot of time. And the fifth thing is I didn't want anything that was weird in any way. You know, I think we've all seen a few of those things, and I just didn't want that. So I know that a lot of these social or network organizations involve possibly getting more people into your group. I just didn't want to get involved with anything that involved mass recruiting. Now, I discovered this thing that I'm going to tell you about here almost by accident, and it was in the marketing of Barris Brothers Coffee. But what I'm going to share with you is something called the social shopping concept. And from this concept, I am going to expand into building a series of social shopping communities throughout the state of Wisconsin in different cities. Now, I'm starting on a 20-mile radius around my home base of Watertown and sort of zeroing in on Watertown at this point. But eventually, I'm going to be looking for leaders and groups to start building social communities in cities near Watertown and expanding outward. Now, when I first heard about the social shopping concept and social shopping communities, I wanted to do a little background check because I had never heard of it before, and there were 6 things that I really wanted to look into. And the first thing was the history. Now, these things, these social shopping communities, have been around for about 2.5 years, and they've been growing across the United States on a pretty good rate. But what I was very excited to hear is that Wisconsin is actually one of the leading states out there in terms of members joining social shopping communities and the number of social shopping communities that are growing out there in Wisconsin. So that was very appealing to me because I had never heard of it, and that just lends me to believe that the trend is going to continue in Wisconsin. The second thing I wanted to find out is how much money I had to lay out here. Was this going to be very expensive? And the answer is no. It is very, very affordable. All income brackets can afford to get in. The third thing I wanted to find out is, are people earning money? The answer is yes. The low end is $300 per month. The high end is $2,000 per week, and you're not pushed either way. When you get more time or more things develop on your community, your income will gradually go up. Now, if you want to speed that up, you can speed that up on your own. But if you're comfortable at the $300 a month or $600 a month or $900 a month, hey, there's no reason that you can't stay there and have the possibility of growing in the future. The fourth thing is, how appealing was this to people? You know, whenever you're in some type of a social or a network type organization, there's always going to have to be some growth to that group. I mean, that is a given. And I wanted to find out how appealing this was and who this is appealing to. And the truth of the answer is, it is ranging from retirees that are joining these social shopping communities and doing very, very well, to college-age kids who are joining on their own or joining with their parents, and they have all this time in front of them where they can build these communities, and eventually 5, 6, 7 years down the road or less, they're not going to be working at a full-time job. So it is very exciting. In between the retirees and the college kids, you have the single income households who need that income right now. They need that $300, they need that $600, they need that $900. Those single income households, they're hungry for that income now. They're joining and they're doing very well because they're hungry. Then you have the double income households who are getting involved more and more, and it's not so much because they need the income right now. Granted, they can use it, but they don't necessarily need it at this point. But they're getting involved because a number of their friends are getting involved and they're having fun doing it, And the fact is that it does not require an awful lot of time to just be active and participate in it. So there's a wide range of people that are very interested in a social shopping community, and that was very important for me. The fifth thing is, how interested is my spouse going to be in this? And let me tell you something. In terms of a husband-wife activity or income, this is like fantasy football for couples. I mean, this is exciting. Guys, can you imagine this? Honey, what did you buy online today? Oh, awesome, great. Come here, give me a hug. You made us some more money. Oh, by the way, I just bought a fishing boat from Cabela's.com yesterday. Okay, that's stretching a little bit, guys, but let me tell you something. This is an awful lot of fun because it involves shopping, involves, hunting online for things and developing strategies and, finding great deals on the internet. I mean, to me, that is just an awful lot of fun. And the sixth thing I wanted to find out was, okay, if there's an organization that I get involved with, and yes, maybe based on my experience, my leadership experience, business experience, marketing experience, whatever, based on my approach and feel for business, I probably will be successful. However, in order for me to be successful, other people have to be successful. And I wanted to find out am I going to be able to help increase household incomes for other people as I grow? Because I am looking at this, I'm not looking at getting into this for just a couple $1,000s a month. No, I'm looking at earning close to a six-figure income down the road. And as I grow this thing, I can tell you what's going to happen. I am going to pull along and create a lot of nice household monthly incomes for people just based on the growth that I bring to the community. And that is the very honest truth, is that if you can be involved with a community where there's somebody who can grow that community and help you grow it, and they're bringing people and bringing them in droves, that's going to increase everybody's income. And that is very appealing, and to me it's almost like a worthy cause of how I'm changing the world, is if I can help somebody increase their income $1,200 to $1,500 a month. That makes me feel good. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to take a look at the rest of the videos on the website. I am going to wait for you to contact me. I am going to continue to grow with or without you, but I want you to think seriously about this, because I hate to see very good candidates pass this up for stupid reasons. There's no reason to be scared of this thing. Nobody's going to think you're a fool for getting involved with it. If you are interested and you want to earn some additional income, please contact me at the email address on the website, and I will get back to you. I will either meet with you one-on-one, or I will let you know when our next informational seminar is. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching today, and you have a great day.